Come on, Bitsy.
Hello and welcome back to Crypto Warehouse. My name is Brogan and I am with Mike.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Crypto Warehouse. It is a stormy Saturday morning. It is 11:59 here, and we are in the midst of Storm Nelson, I believe it's
I
called.
have no idea what it's called, but it's pretty stormy.
It is pretty stormy. Now, what we're going to do today is we're going to go through a new meme coin on GateIO. It will be trading in approximately 2 days from now. So Monday at 11 a.m. Central European time, this coin will go live. It is a meme coin. What we intend to do today is we're going to go through the startup page on GateIO, explain a little bit about the project, how to take part in the project on GateIO. We're also then going to try and do as much of a deep dive as possible into Pigcoin. And to do that, we have collated together all of the links that we think are important. We have got the website, the white paper, we have not only the contract, but DEX tools to look at. We have CoinGecko, we're going to go through the roadmap, we're going to go through the tokenomics, and then finally we're going to finish up with how to participate. So it is going to be an action-packed stream, and we're going to dedicate this to Pigcoin today rather than doing our normal stream. Now, there is some things you need to understand before we get into this. First of all, the project is still in its initial stages. Factors including the operation and underlying tech of the project and other related regulatory activities might contribute to significant risks. Advanced technical and financial knowledge is required to understand and evaluate the inherent risks of crypto asset investment. The volatility of the market is high, and especially with meme coins, the price of the token might fluctuate drastically due to technical, regulatory, and marketing factors. and users may not be able to withdraw or the purchase tokens due to technical issues of the project or GateIO. Now, one thing we are going to do on the stream today is we're going to give away some of these tokens in a few days' time. Obviously, the token isn't live yet, so we can't give the tokens away this second. But if you put a comment into chat, we will add you to a list and we will do a giveaway later on in the week, maybe Wednesday or Thursday. We'll give the tokens away. So Mags, Hidden Agendas, Tartarland, Kishan, make sure to comment and we will add you to the giveaway. So that's pretty much it from I suppose, a regulatory point of view and an introduction. Remember, this is not financial advice. We are not advocating that you go out and buy Pigcoin with all of your available wealth. But as a meme coin, we're going to go over what we consider to be aspects that you need to consider when buying meme coins. And I am taking up all of the stream. Paul Brogan hasn't got a word of edgeways yet.
It's good. It lets me wake up and make sure I'm ready for what's going on. Also, I do want to bear in mind, also I'll say hello to everyone in the chats. That was a dramatic hand slash I thought I did something. But yeah, hello to everybody in the chat. I see there's some good mornings and whatnot. Also, another thing to bear in mind, if I say Pigcoin and it might be muffled on the mic, or I might say it in a funny way, I'm not saying Bitcoin, I'm saying Pigcoin.
Exactly.
I came upon this realization before we went live, where I was they do sound quite similar.
Pigcoin and Bitcoin do sound very similar, don't they?
If you say it a certain way, it does sound pretty much alike.
Exactly. Now then, do you want to start with the startup, or do you want to go straight to the website first? Should we go to the website?
Yes. I'm going to check the links first. There we go. Oh yeah, I was on the startup anyway to have it in the background.
Okay.
Hold on. Yeah, so I mean, when we come back to it, in the outro on the participation area, we'll come back to this page, and then we'll probably skim through it
and explain how to take part in the startup.
Yeah. Exactly. So we'll do this at the end. I try to have it up because it had the display of things going on.
Yeah.
And I will go on to pigcoin.org. So this is the wonderful website, which looks awfully similar to a Linkvertise website, which is, or I mean, not Linkvertise, it's Linktree, I believe it is.
Linktree, yes.
So it's probably a Linktree website with their links, which is fine. Obviously, like you said, it's coming off the ground, and still building upon. So there's not really much for us to scroll through in terms of explaining their, what they do and whatnot, or kind of giving a breakdown of what's going on. It's kind of just talking about their, socials and whatnot here, and then calling up on the white paper. So, I mean, I think I've just realized I haven't changed the sidebar, but I think we can swiftly already change the sidebar. There's not really much to go through.
No, I'm gonna go through some X posts that they've made while you're on that page anyway,
Okay.
because we don't want to bring up the social media and end up putting the wrong links on. So we're gonna go through it ourselves. So it's PigcoinX at PigcoinX on X. Just one day left until Pigcoin makes history on GateIO. We've already shredded a 0 digit and we're gearing up for our next big move. Get ready to ride the wave of success with Pigcoin. Don't miss out. Join us as we soar to new heights. And that's all of the details about Pigcoin being listed on GateIO. And one of the things to bear in mind with this is that when you take part in this startup, if you're holding GateIO tokens or you have VIP 1 and above, you get these tokens for free. If you are VIP 0, you go into a prize draw and you are randomly picked to get these tokens. But if you are VIP 1 and above, you will automatically be eligible for GateIO. Now, also, one thing is the people that have already commented, Danny, Hidden Agendas, George, Adrian, Kishan, Tartar, you're already entered into the giveaway for Pigcoin. So we will be picking you randomly afterwards. But to take part, you will need to be on GateIO, and in the description beneath the video that you're currently watching is a link to the startup page on GateIO. So make sure to go over there and register on GateIO so you can take part in this giveaway. Now, another thing to bear in mind is we're in the middle of meme coin season, aren't we?
Yeah.
Brogan. We have seen meme coins go from 0 to $1.5 billion in the space of weeks.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh yeah, we're releasing today, and you blink and it's $1 billion.
Exactly.
It's ridiculous.
Exactly. So from that point of view, what people have to understand with meme coins is they're highly speculative. and you can make 10 100x from these coins. The problem is ascertaining which ones are going to 10 or 100x, and I think it comes really down to which ones grab the attention of the audience, which ones grab the attention of the community. And again, that's very difficult to do. If we could do that, we'd all be millionaires by now, wouldn't we?
Yeah, I think obviously rule of thumb, you need to get into the mindset of who is the average crypto person, not a traditional investor. Okay, I go Bitcoin, Ethereum, split, and then I go with my Solana and whatnot, and I sit here and I pretend it's not there for 18 months and then I sell it. Not that type of person. The person who's in crypto, who goes, I'm scouring right now and I'm going to buy anything. I'm on bird eye all the time looking. You need to get into the mindset of that type of person. What are they going to find funny? And I think probably one of my first comments on that kind of area of people would be an actual meme. So obviously I know you've got Pigcoin, it's a pig, but a meme coin, obviously it might give the little hint away where the first part of the word's a meme. I'm not sure what meme pig is, but obviously maybe there's a meme I'm not aware of. But I feel like it does need to be a meme to begin with to make it actually funny. Like with Pepe. Pepe was one of the biggest memes within the internet for years. So obviously that was going to be helped. So I think the quality of the meme and the longevity of it does help. Like Doge was one of the biggest memes. And importantly, it was one of the old memes, which was probably within the demographic of when everyone who's making these crypto projects was a bit younger. Yeah. So maybe go for the old memes. There should be a troll face. I don't know if there's been a troll face coin.
There has, yeah.
Has it actually?
No.
Let's see, that's weird. That should have been something. But yeah, I think, like I said, my first comment would be a older meme which actually lived, and not just an animal. But yeah, that's my comment.
All right. Well, I've got one other thing to add.
Go on.
One of the things that we always do is tell people to avoid, as best they can, risky positions, risky situations to put themselves in. Now, one of the reasons that we like picking meme coins that are already registered on places like GateIO is the fact that they do have to go through some level of KYC, some level of doxing. Doxing basically means that the team have to, make themselves known to the exchange. So it's all well and good trying to go and buy these types of meme coins from, a decentralized exchange where it has a small market cap. You don't want to be doing that. You want to try and remove as much risk as possible from a very risky asset. And by buying through GateIO, these coins are available to trade on that platform. It's not like going out and buying the coin and then watching it dump to zero. These coins are tradable on GateIO. As soon as that happens, the liquidity that comes to something like Pigcoin or any other meme that lists on GateIO for that matter, it suddenly gives them hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of liquidity, because it's all well and good buying a token and on paper owning $1 million of this token, but if you can't sell the token without dumping the price, then you don't have $1 million because it's unrealized.
Yeah, it provides that potential of the liquidity.
Yeah, exactly.
Of all the new and existing faces to the coin, who can now do it on a like I said, a listed area where it'll be prompted to. Obviously, with these streams, and if they go into the startup area on GateIO, they can find these coins. So it's quite easy for them to get known. Because obviously, when all these decentralized exchanges, they're in a sea of just like nothingness, and they're just piling through these empty bodies of meme coins which aren't ever going to do anything. So yeah, it does definitely, like I said, just comment on it does definitely really help with liquidity when it's actually got people who, it's not, like I said, it's not like it's a coin which is just because it's on the platform, it's trusted, and it's not going to fail, but at the same time, it provides that one more layer of, if this has any potential, it will actually fulfill. Because some meme coins might have potential, but they'll never get the eyes it needs to actually become something big.
No.
So this definitely completely helps with that. With this, just provide liquidity if it is something which is going to blow up. So it provides it as long as it is something which deserves it.
Exactly. Right. Should we move on then to have a look at the white paper, because you know what's going to happen? We're going to run out of time, as we always do on these streams. So we need to keep our eye on the ball.
Yeah. Absolutely.
What does the white paper have to say for itself?
So the title was Pigcoin, the meme coin on Polygon. So there we go. So it's a lovely PDF. Okay, so Pigcoin, the meme coin on Polygon. So a little introduction. Pigcoin emerges as a pioneering meme coin with the vibrant ecosystem of the Polygon network. This innovative digital currency blends the playful spirit of meme culture with the robust, scalable technology of Polygon, promising a unique proposition in the cryptocurrency world, of course. Overview. Pigcoin is not just another cryptocurrency, it's a cultural symbol that resonates with the growing community of meme enthusiasts and crypto adopters. Operating on the Polygon network, it leverages the advantages of low transaction fees and high scalability, making it an ideal choice for microtransactions and community rewards. Okay, here we go. So, vision. Our vision for Pigcoin is to create more than a digital currency. We aim to foster a community where creativity, humor, and the spirit of innovation are rewarded. Pigcoin stands at the intersection of technology and culture, providing a decentralized platform for meme creators. Pigcoin stands as the intersection of technology and culture, providing a decentralized platform for meme creators, enthusiasts, and cryptocurrency users to engage and transact in a fun, secure, and efficient way. All right.
Now, the one thing to pull out of that, above everything else, is that this coin is on Polygon. Why is that important? Polygon is the largest layer 2 in the world. There isn't anything anywhere near Polygon. Arbitrum, Optimism, yes, good layer 2s, but brand new. Polygon has Disney, it has Starbucks, it has, what was the other one that they've got? They've recently moved
all
over.
of them.
They've got all of them, but no, one of them that quite recently.
Did Nike do anything with them?
Nike, yeah, and Reebok, but I'm thinking more of, I believe, a token migrated, something like Gala or something like that.
Oh, yeah, it changed, didn't it?
It changed over from Ethereum, the layer 1 to layer 2. So also we've had the Denken upgrade. The Denken upgrade that happened on Ethereum made the transactions on layer 2s about 75% cheaper.
Yeah.
The problem with launching a meme coin on Ethereum is it's going to cost you $30, $40, $50 to buy that meme coin. And in the bull run, it's going to cost you $120.
Yep.
You're not going to buy the meme coin.
Nope.
Another reason to buy it through GateIO is, of course, the transaction fees are a fraction of what you pay through a DEX. But by being on Polygon, not only is it probably 20 or 30 times cheaper than what it would be on Ethereum, it's also the largest layer 2. So you have an immediate 2 million people being able to buy this token. And Polygon for me is one of the most underrated blockchains. So I think that was a wise choice to list on Polygon.
Yeah.
And again, with some of these meme coins, you can have, I spoke about this a few days ago, you can have dual listings. We've covered many coins that are listed on different chains. They could list on Polygon, they could go and list on Solana, they could go and list on Avalanche. There's no reason why in the future Pigcoin couldn't be listed on multiple chains, 3 or 4 chains at least. And I've made a video today about Base. Base is the layer 2 Ethereum chain created by Coinbase. So if you wanted to tap into if you wanted to tap into another chain, you've got that layer 2 in the future as well. So for me, Polygon was the right choice. Again, it's very difficult with a meme coin to pull out any kind of utility from the token because it's supposed to be a meme coin. It's not supposed to have utility. Now, do you want to carry on going through the white paper?
Yeah. I'll scroll around and find interesting. So this is kind of interesting. It's market analysis and background. So it's their take on, I suppose, meme coins and whatnot. So maybe this could be a bit pretty interesting. So market landscape. Cryptocurrency market is witnessing a unique transformation within the emergence of meme coins. These digital currencies, often inspired by internet memes and popular culture, have carried out a niche for themselves, attracting a diverse and passionate community. As the market evolves, the role of meme coins has expanded from being mere internet curiosities to becoming significant players in the digital economy. Okay, so they do comment on the using Polygon network. So
yeah.
As you were saying, they are aware of obviously that choice, which they had to be aware of it. So yeah, fine. They do make nod to low transaction costs and scalability, making it a good area. Set themselves for success in the future for Pigcoin.
Yeah.
On Polygon network. Okay, so this one could be interesting. The relationship between meme coins and social media is symbiotic. Social media platforms are Social media platforms are crucial in building a community around these coins, fostering engagement and driving adoption. Pigcoin aims to capitalize on this synergy using social media as a key channel for community building and marketing. Right, which is my one area is the concept of Pigcoin. Like, obviously, I know there's some meme coins which you know, aren't necessarily memes, right?
Yeah.
I can't think of any examples on my top head, but obviously I know, but they are at least within the realm of a meme, because Pigcoin, I don't unless they make the memes themselves and make something out of it. I'm not too, you know, confident. It's just a coin at this point. So
Yeah,
anyway.
I know what you mean. Well, if you look at the use cases, I'll go through the
There we
use
go.
cases for you. If you scroll down to them.
Yeah, man.
So obviously you've got the big one at the minute, and that's whether Dogecoin is going to be added as a tipping feature of X. And I think Pigcoin is going to go, or try and go down that route. Because if you look at the use cases, the number one use case is microtransactions and social media engagement. So being on Polygon, it's cheap. We've already talked about that. But it gives them the ability to do or have access through MetaMask, through Phantom, through Soulflare eventually, to allow you to have these microtransactions. So if you want to go and tip tip somebody on a social media platform, if you want to send somebody tips for videos that they happen to have made, whatever it might be, you can use Pigcoin because it's on such a cheap network. It's not going to cost you $1 or $10 to send a transaction. So that makes perfect sense. Virtual goods, again, makes perfect sense. A lot of meme coins have gone down this avenue where by holding the meme coin or by using the meme coin in transactions, you can get access to things like online memberships or access to different platforms, PDFs, whatever it might be, even buying NFTs. You know, if Pigcoin decided to launch its own range of NFTs, you can buy it with Pigcoin. That's when you start to see the kind of community utility being added to coins like this. And you can't expect a coin on day one to have all of this functionality in place. It's just not going to happen. It happened with other meme coins like Bonk. They started in exactly the same way as Pigcoin. They had nothing behind them other than, like you said a minute ago, memes, and they had the community behind them. And then once the transactions start to come through and it builds up and staking gets involved and NFTs gets involved, then you start to see a kind of an ecosystem being built around the concept. And like you say, it's difficult to pick it out at this moment in time. Charitable donations, yes, and decentralized finance applications, indeed. Yield farming, LP provision, staking, all of those things are going to be in the future for Pigcoin. And that's something else to bear in mind with coins like this is, you buy a coin on day one of launch, you don't know where that coin's going to go. It might have a $20 million market cap. You wait for these coins, and we're going to get onto the price action in a minute because we're going to go and look at CoinMarketCap, I think. CoinGecko. We'll look at CoinGecko and look at DEX tools in a minute. But you have to balance, and I've said this twice already, you have to balance risk with reward. And you cannot go after and chase these tornadoes of $10 million market cap coins because they're the ones that are going to pump and dump. When a meme coin starts to be listed on places like GateIO, it's already gone through that very early stage of growth. And yes, you might have 100x'd on that coin, but the chances of you picking it are very slim.
Yep.
By the time it gets to GateIO, however, you're still looking at a good 5, 10, 20x on that coin. So the risk, of course, is it goes to zero. The reward is you're still going to hopefully do a 5 to 20x. We can't guarantee what price this coin is going to go to. We have no idea. But being listed on exchanges gives it a better chance of going up in value than just buying it on a DEX, in my opinion. So the use case is perfectly fine. Economic model, again, do you want me to go through the tokenomics of this? Or do you want to go through it?
With
just underneath what we've just been talking about is the tokenomics.
Yeah, go for it then.
Do you want me to go through it? Okay. So there will be 3 trillion pig coins. Now, again, with most meme coins, you've got a choice. You either go big or you go small. And a couple of coins we've looked at recently have had 10, 20, 50 million in circulation. Others, we're talking trillions. 3 trillion just means that the price of the coin is going to be sub 1 cent, isn't it? It's going to be 0.0001, like Pepe.
It's going to be really annoying for me.
It's going to be really annoying for you. Exactly. But it also psychologically, when you've got a newcomer and they're sitting there and they're looking at GateIO and they've got their Bitcoin, which is $70,000 a Bitcoin, and thinking, well, I've got 0.1 Bitcoin, that's not a lot.
Yeah.
And then Pigcoin comes up and they look at it and think, you know what, for $100,
Yeah,
I can go and buy 10 million Pigcoin.
Yeah, or in the other scenario, when, you know, their friends have been telling them to get into crypto for the longest time and look at Bitcoin, and they're like, okay, let me go look at Bitcoin, and then they mishear their friends and look at Pigcoin. Then they realize, oh, this is what everyone's going on, this is quite funny, and then they buy it.
Yeah.
That's also a scenario, see.
But that's the thing, isn't it? It's like, it's a psychological thing. It's like, why do shops sell things for $4.99 or $4.97 or $5.99?
Squeeze out every last bit.
Because
Before it reaches £5. £5, whoa, £4.
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
Getting all right, £4, it's within the £4 realm. Like, it's not really within the £4 realm, it's basically £5.
yeah, when I was a kid, when things were black and white, things were $4.99 or $9.99, simply because, or you know, even if you look at mobile phones, they're £999, because psychologically people want as much for the money as they can get. So when you have a meme coin that's got an allocation of 3 trillion and you can go and buy, you know, 10 million tokens for $50, psychologically they'll look at it and they say, you know, I've got 50 million tokens, I'm going to send you 5 million tokens, whatever, to your friends. So
I think it'd be quite stupid though to have that affect you properly.
It's human nature. It is absolutely human nature.
No, but like simple human nature. Like, I don't, like, if you think about it for 2 seconds, I don't agree with it. Like, I don't think, like, okay, go on. No, I'm not trying to be rude to anybody. No, but I just don't agree with it.
Right. So the breakdown then of this 3 trillion. Let's move on from the 99 and 97 pence thing. Right. Polygon Labs is getting 30% of the allocation, which is quite a large amount.
300 million? 300 million?
No, nearly 1 trillion. It's a third. It's almost a third of 1 trillion, of 3 trillion. So it's almost 1 trillion tokens they're going to get. So allocation rewards developers contributing to the Polygon DApp developers. This is a key incentive. Content creators, 25%. So that's 25% of that. That would be, what, 750 billion. That's going to get to community members who create NFTs and other content related to Pigcoin. That makes perfect sense as well. I've studied another coin today, and it's the same thing. What they did with that was they allocated 20% to content creators and 80% to the pool. They just gave all the money, all the tokens to the content creators, because they're the people who are going to hopefully build out the community for these types of tokens. Airdrops, again, if you're on GateIO, you will be part of the airdrop if you are holding Gate token or if you are VIP 1 and above, and Brogan's going to go through that in a minute anyway. So airdrops 20%, that's 600 billion. Operators, that's team members that are contributing to the project. And partnerships, 10%. Partnerships, again, other projects, other teams that they want to do collabs with, whatever it might be. And I think that's it for the tokenomics. Again, I don't have an issue with the tokenomics. If anything, it is very community heavy because the operators are the team are only getting 15% or less. I mean, that really isn't a lot of the token supply. We've looked at token supplies where the team have had 30-40% of the token. You know, it's an awful chunk of the token taken out there. Now, they do have a roadmap. Do you want to go through the roadmap?
Yeah.
And also, we've had a few questions in chat from Mags and Chino and people like that. Yes, you're all going to be part of the giveaway that we do after the show.
All right, so let's nitpick this because I'm interested. So obviously, they've just started out, so we're going to be in obviously phase 1, probably like only 3 of the 4 points of phase 1. Obviously, we need to go through it. But obviously, we've got how many phases? We've got 4 phases, basically 5 if you count the long-term vision. So I suppose we'll go through it. So development roadmap and future plans. Pigcoin's roadmap is a strategic blueprint guiding its journey from a nascent
meme coin
to a major player in the digital currency space. This roadmap outlines the key milestones and goals, demonstrating our commitment to innovation, growth, and community engagement. So, phase 1, launch and establishment. Official launch of Pigcoin on the Polygon network. Initial token distribution through public sale, airdrops, and community rewards. Establishing key partnerships and collaborations. Launch of the first set of use cases, including microtransactions and reward systems. Right, okay, so I assume that obviously that's referring to within here, so reward incentives.
Yeah.
So apparently within even just phase, obviously I don't know how long this is, because is this quarterly, or I don't know, it's just phase 1, I suppose. So a undetermined amount of time for phase 1, unless it's agreed upon. Is it just generally 3 months?
Or... Yeah.
So apparently within the first 3 months they're going to be able to figure out how to do microtransaction and rewards on other areas, which is going to be pretty crazy. So let's see how that works out. Phase 2, expansion and growth. Expanding the network of users and adopters through targeted marketing and community building efforts. Integrating Pigcoin into additional platforms, particularly in gaming and e-commerce. Developing and launching new features such as staking and DeFi integrations. All right. Phase 3, ecosystem development. Fostering a vibrant ecosystem around Pigcoin, encouraging third-party applications and services, implementing advanced features like cross-chain interoperability and advanced smart contracts.
That's what we were talking about before.
Right, okay.
Now, the one thing to bear in mind with that is, and we're not going to get into it because it's not that type of show, but we've been talking about the AG layer. Polygon has launched an AG layer, which creates shared liquidity between different layer 2s and different blockchains. There may be the ability in the future to have tokens become cross-chain. I don't know enough about it just yet, but building on Polygon means that in a year or two's time, when that kind of functionality is available, you might be able to hold Pigcoin and be on Arbitrum and be on Optimism, even though the token itself is on Matic. So that kind of, if you were going to pick a chain to build your token on for cross-chain purposes, Polygon is the best place to be.
Yep. Yep. So last part of phase 3, organizing community events, hackathons, and competitions to drive innovation. That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm interested in those sorts of things. So I'd love to see actually how, as a person who might want to look at this, how interesting that's going to be. So that hopefully be good if it even reaches phase 3. Hopefully it will. Phase 4, global adoption and innovation. Pursuing global adoptions of Pigcoin, targeting emerging markets and sectors, exploring new technologies and trends to keep Pigcoin at the forefront of digital currency innovation. To keep it, like it's at the forefront. Okay, yeah, sure. Continuous improvement of the platform based on user feedback and technological advancements. And the long-term vision, establishing Pigcoin as a universally recognized and utilized meme coin. Continuously evolving with digital currency landscape to meet future challenges and opportunities. Strengthening the Pigcoin community and ensuring that it remains at the core of all future developments.
Decent roadmap.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of like, oh look guys, look how crazy we are. Again, like I said, it's great in thought and in theory.
Yeah.
I just don't see it. I'm not gonna lie. What do you think? Do you see Bitcoin? Also, I know you just put a thing in the YouTube, so obviously we could probably talk about it as everyone's voting. Do you see Bitcoin, from what you've seen so far? Obviously, you're not going through the entire thing. Do you see it as something which will have long-term?
Right. I think the issue is, I don't know, and the reason I don't know is that I have made videos in the past about meme coins, and I've been royally wrong. I've been right more times than I've been wrong, and the issue is that you cannot apply business sense to a meme coin. For every Pepe and Shib and Dogecoin copy out there, you're always going to have some that we're going to, we're not going to mention too many names, but of newer coins, but it's impossible to say.
Yeah.
On paper, for me, at this stage of any meme coin, they are all the same.
Yep. Okay.
They are a logo, a X account, a series of memes, a color theme, and a white paper. They're all what are called cookie cutter.
Yeah.
Which is they're all the same.
Yeah.
Is this going to be a resounding success and be here in 5 years' time? I don't know.
Yeah.
Is this going to go to a $1 billion market cap? I don't know. Because meme coins of all coins are the most speculative asset in crypto. And crypto itself is the most speculative asset. Outside of what VCs invest in, if you take out, investing in micro cap companies where you could potentially 1000x. I mean, if you look at how much venture capital companies put into Revolut, for example, they valued Revolut at one point at about $25 million. Revolut is now what? $6 billion,
Yeah.
$3 billion company.
Yeah.
So VCs do get their 1,000x's. Meme coins, I just don't know. This is the problem. 12 months ago, if you'd have asked me that question, I'd have given you a totally different answer. But meme coins drive adoption.
Yeah.
And that's a hard thing to argue against, because I could sit here and say, don't buy meme coins, you're going to lose 90% of your money.
Yep.
And most of the time I'd be right. But they bring people to crypto. They're like, I talk about Bitcoin and meme coins as being the gateway crypto, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's like you start with a meme coin and then you buy Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
you start with Bitcoin and then you say to yourself, you know, what else can I go and buy? You know, if you're sitting there and you've got GateIO open, you're going to see Bitcoin, you're going to see Ethereum, and then you're going to see these trending new tokens.
Yeah.
You don't have a look at them.
Pigcoin, haha.
Yeah, Pigcoin, or you know, one of the little coins. You know, what's that?
Yeah,
And you go look at it, and it's a pretty picture, and you think, you know what? I can go and buy 10 million of these for $10. I'm just going to go and buy them, and then suddenly, it will go up 500%, and you'll believe that you're Warren Buffett, and you're going to go and run off. Guys have made 500% on Pigcoin. And that's where adoption comes from, because they're going to tell all of their friends. They're not going to tell them about Bitcoin or Ethereum. They're going to tell all the friends about Pigcoin. And then people come to GateIO and go, you know what? I'm going to buy myself some Pigcoin. And then suddenly, you've got an entire community
Self-fulfilling prophecies.
of self-fulfilling.
Yeah, and then you get these
This
trash.
is exactly what it is. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah, and you get these trash YouTubers who also think this, but unfortunately they also have a platform. So they start talking about how great meme coins are, and they'll post it on X, and then it'll crash, and they don't say anything about it.
But that's the reason, in my opinion,
Can't comment on it.
you need to buy them when they're on an exchange.
Yeah.
Because they're risky enough as they are, but if an exchange comes along, GateIO, and lists, for every 100 meme coins, 5 of them will make it to GateIO. So it's survival of the fittest. It's like the Hunger Games. The Hunger memes, yeah? And the Hunger memes, you've got 5 memes that make it to GateIO. And of those 5 memes, which one are going to get a $1 billion market cap? I don't know. But if you diversify your risk and you say, right, there's going to be 5 meme coins listed on GateIO this week, I've got $100 spare. I'm going to put $20 into each one of these.
Yeah.
Now, Pigcoin could do a 20x. Pigcoin could lose 90% of its
minus
money.
20x.
Exactly, minus 20x.
Divide.
You get a phone call saying you now owe GateIO money because it's gone down so much.
It's gone down so fast, like it's gone negative.
Exactly.
It's crashed so much.
But you don't know, and
exactly.
and that's the point of speculation. Speculation is about investing a very small percentage, 1% of your assets, into something that could potentially give you 100x. And that's why, whether we like it or not, meme coins are exciting to retail. You might not like the idea because, again, we look at fundamentals of projects. How does a project make money should be the first question you ask about anything. And like you say, is this project going to be here in 5 years' time? Well, if you'd have asked me if Dogecoin was going to be here in 5 years' time, I would have said no. And that's been around for 7 or 8 years. If you'd have asked me if SHIB or Pepe or Bonk was going to be here, I'd say no. But I would have been wrong on every single count.
The thing is, interestingly, I'm going to talk, that's my turn. Going on to that idea of like, will they be around? Obviously, I think for the first meme coins, when it first had the concept of meme coin kind of entered this sphere, I would agree. But then I think the blueprint of, has it been a meme? Was it a good meme? And how long ago was it a meme for? I think that kind of stencil of that criteria needs to be studied, because obviously you got Dogecoin was already a meme for ages and was older. Pepe was already a meme for ages and was older. Flocky.
Pepe's only a year and Pepe's only 14 months old.
But the coin, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the meme itself.
The memes, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm talking about the actual thing it's based off. And this is and I'm going to make another point.
Yeah.
Based on what you said about quick. I like that. I like the analogy of that. I'm going to talk about it more. So you got Pepe, which was already a meme for ages, and was a while ago, and it's still relevant now. So it's probably one of the biggest memes. Obviously, apart from Trollfish, it's confusingly. I don't know. Maybe it was so old that it's not funny anymore. But Pepe, really old meme, continuously used. A Bonk based on another meme as well. It's not just because it's kind of like Doge. We're going to do Bonk, but it's Doge. Ponk and Bonk are basically the same thing. It was already a meme. With Hat is also a meme which already existed. You had, what else did you talk about? You had Flocky, which was basically within the realm of Dogecoin. It was the same dog. It just expanded upon it. It was the same meme. All these good coins which have done big were already memes which existed and were good. Obviously, in this case, Pigcoin never heard of it before. It's just a big. So I think that they're trying to take on they're trying to make their own meme with an animal and then make the coin out of it. And then my second part I'm going to talk about is cookie cutters. Because you can, I like this analogy of cookie cutters because you can get different shaped cookie cutters, and obviously one's made out of different materials, and you can buy them in packs from official stores or buy it from some dodgy place where you could get poisoning from the metal. But I like the idea of you need to make a good shape for the cookie cutter before you even use cookie cutter, otherwise no one's going to use it. So you need to for a meme coin, you need to really actually have a solid ground. Obviously, you could have a crap name and a crap logo for your coin, but if you do something really interesting and you actually solve a problem or you provide utility, obviously you're not going to be a meme coin, but you're going to be used and it's going to be important. But for meme coins, if you're off the bat not going to have any of that, so you need to have a really good joke or logo or name. But I don't think Pigcoin, like we said, I can never say I hate it. It's never going to work because meme coins are so self-fulfilling. So socially interesting, where it's like someone can go, I like this coin, I like this coin, I like this coin, and the price will just surge, and then it will just tumble accidentally into the top coins. So obviously, I can't say it's never going to be a coin. I just don't think it set itself up from the get-go with the branding of Pigcoin. I don't think it's meme coin worthy. That's my opinion. So I'm answering my own question there of do I think it's good. I like the idea of I think within their roadmap they've got a ton of areas where it's not quite adding any sort of what's the word for it again, utility, but it's actually being used, if you know what I mean. So obviously I like the idea of the hackathons and competitions. It'd be interesting how they apply that to Pigcoin, maybe making some sort of application which utilizes Pigcoin as its forefront. I like some of these ideas which make it interesting and make it engaging for the community, but don't still keep it core to meme coins. Because what a lot of meme coins do, it'll start off with a meme coin and it'll start to add utility and stuff, and it'll become something which it's not quite a meme coin then because it has a use. So I like the idea of they're doing things which keep it as a transactional funny tool and nothing else, but still make it interesting for the community. So I like the idea of the roadmap. I do like what they're saying, keyword saying. I just don't think they have a great foundation. But anyway, should we move on now to the tokenomics? Or not? Obviously, we could look to tokenomics, but Dex Tools and the CoinGecko.
Yes, go start with CoinGecko because Dex Tools is the one where we really go in depth on the token.
Okay.
So if you go to CoinGecko, this is just a quick one. We don't need to look at anything else on CoinGecko other than the front page of CoinGecko, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
As
okay.
in, we don't need to start clicking on other things on there because something. So at this moment in time, the fully diluted valuation of this token is $385 million. This has gone up considerably. 24-hour trading volume is very low though, 231,000 isn't too high at the minute, but I don't think this is that old a coin, if you know what I mean. I think this coin is, let me just tell you now, give me 1 minute. This coin only launched at the end of February, so we are let's call it 6 weeks for argument's sake. It's only 6 weeks old and it's already gone up from a $75 million market cap to where we are now, which is a $380 million market cap. Now, that's a sizable growth for a meme coin. And I know what you're saying about you don't think they're going to do this, but you have to remember that the way meme coins grow, like I said before, it starts with a name, a logo, and a meme. That's how they all start. But as the coin gets traded, as they start to see an income from the taxation and income from the tokens being traded, they build up a treasury which they then spend. Bonk started out the same way. Logo, meme, title.
An actual meme.
Yes.
Yep.
Then it got itself a treasury, 10, 20, 30 million, whatever it was, and built out its bonk rewards, its Telegram bot, everything else. Again, it's difficult to say where this is going to go. I don't know what the Pigcoin meme is based on. We don't know. We haven't done the research into that. We're only going off what we've been provided with. So it's difficult to say that. But on CoinGecko, down the left-hand side, if you scroll down a little bit, the contract address is there, which we don't need to go and look at because we are running short on time. We've got the website address there. You've got the white paper. If you are so interested, you can go and look at their Telegram address, their Telegram group. You've got their Discord community there. One thing we always advise, if you're going to look at meme coins or any other project, go and follow them on Twitter and go and join at least their Discord or Telegram group, because you don't know what the plans are. So if you do want to find out what their plans are, joining those, you're going to see what they're up to before anybody else. At the minute, we don't know because we haven't joined their Telegram group or their Discord channel. But in there, you will find out what their plans are for the future. Now, as I said, we're running out of time. Do you want to very quickly then go to Dex Tools? Because Dex Tools is that's the big one.
Right.
That's the one with the most information.
Yeah. With the analysis.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a chart. This is good. Let me put it on a high time frame so we actually see what's going on. Let's do it on the 4 hour. And what I was going to comment on as well, it's got a healthy chart as well. It's not one of the, it's not has it. Because a lot of the, not the pumping them, but you know the chart where it has the big surge, falls off, then a little surge, and then it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Well, we're in this. We've been pretty much consistently going upwards.
Yeah.
And it's not like obviously time frames differ, but it's not within that realm quite yet. It's not in that what's the word for it? In that
I know what you
layout.
mean.
You know,
Yeah.
so it's actually doing its thing, not doing that crap like trash chart. So I'm happy about the chart. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So
I know what you mean.
We've got some.
I was going to say, on the left-hand side, before we go down too far, if you scroll up, market cap, what I do is try and match to make sure everything kind of ties up. So the market cap is fine. The two things I want to point out, the liquidity is shockingly low.
Yeah.
$21,000 liquidity is incredibly low. But that will be more down to the fact it's only available on DEXs on the Polygon network.
Yeah.
That's why GateIO is so important to these coins. But look at how many holders there are.
Yeah, but I say impressive amount of holders.
There's 500,000 holders. Now, that's more than likely down to the fact it's been airdropped to a lot of people on Polygon.
Yeah.
So that helps a project an awful lot. When you airdrop to 100,000 people, it immediately gives you, it decentralizes the token. It stops you from having a centralized pot of it. So 500,000 holders, even if 10% of them are active, 50,000 active holders of the coin is pretty good. I'm not impressed with the volume or the liquidity at this moment, but GateIO is going to solve that problem, because the other thing about low liquidity is it, as well as it stopping you from being able to sell your token, it also means if I put in, let's say I put in a $30,000 buy order on this token, the price will rip. Absolutely rips to the upside, and that is probably what's happened on the 29th of March at 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock. There's probably a buy order around that time that just took all the liquidity out of the market. You look at Bitcoin, if somebody puts in a 10,000 Bitcoin order, guess what? The price goes up to $1,000. It's the same. There's no liquidity in Bitcoin. People think Bitcoin is full of liquidity, but it isn't when you're putting in sizable orders. You shrink that down to a meme coin that's got a $300 million market cap, but only a $20,000 liquidity pool. You do a $50,000 order on this, and it's going to go to a $500 million price. Yeah. So that's the two things I wanted to point out. You've already gone through the chart, yeah?
Well, I've nosed. I'm not really drawing anything. So I can kind of maybe get a little trend line going, maybe. Yeah, we're differing from a trend line. I'm not going to do analysis, don't I? I was kind of scrolling down, looking at the score and looking at the audit. Where was it?
Yes. If you bring up the audits for me.
Yeah.
This is what I normally do. one thing I will say is when I checked the DEX score before, it was 50 out of 99. It's now 58 out of 99.
Yeah.
So clearly they're updating their DEX scores. But passing 3 audit scans, a lot of projects I look at, especially meme coins that have only been around for a couple of months, they normally only have 1 audit. So 3 audits is good. As you can see, it's not a honeypot. There is no buy and sales tax. There's no proxy contract, and the contract has been verified and I believe renounced as well. So once it's been renounced, it means somebody can't go in and just generate another $3 trillion worth of
Yeah,
the
I was about to
token.
say, like, talking about contract verified, because it mentioned about source code and stuff, which is good. So obviously the foundation of it is built on. It's not built on something. Obviously, it needs to be built on something like it needs to not have any code. I'm saying something pretty obvious here, obviously, but it's good that it's actually been secured from the get-go in terms of its programming, and it's been unified. Obviously, some of these bets, some of them saying yes, some of them saying no, but the source code is secured, so it's not some sort of complete scam. In terms of its code, and obviously talking about buy tax, sell tax, and whatnot. But yeah, no, it's a good score. Obviously, I know it'd be great. Obviously, if it's 99, it'd be brilliant. But it's promising in that regard. And importantly, I believe it's because it's 58 because some of them are blanked out, or unknown. Probably because it's very new, so it's probably hard to see a lot of these things. So it might be displaying 58. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with their methodology of scoring for DEX. I don't know if it goes over the total score against what it's been voted against, or if it's own. Because like in terms of some of these organizations which analyze these coins, some of these are blanked out. So I don't know if it goes off the entire thing it can go, the entire possible analysis, or if only goes off of what's already been analyzed. But like I said, if it's off the total thing, it's going to be a bit lower because of the fact some things haven't been analyzed yet by the analyzers. So yeah, saying that.
No, yeah, exactly. And give it another 2 or 3 weeks, and that DEX T score will probably be over 80. It's a similar pattern for all meme coins. I've looked at meme coins with a DEX score of 20 and 30, and they can be that low. But it's like you say, it's because the information is missing. Now, before we move on then, what we need to do is head back over to GateIO.
Okay.
And we need to explain to people how they can participate. So this coin goes live on GateIO, like I said at the start of the stream, 2 days from now. So Monday morning, this token will go live. There are multiple ways you can participate. If you have a VIP score of 0, it's a lucky draw. So basically, you just enter a hat and you're allocated some tokens. If you're VIP 1, you get 10 shares. VIP 2, you get 40 shares. 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, it goes up and up and up, and you end up getting thousands and thousands of these shares. So to get VIP status of 1, you need to hold so many Gate tokens.
Yep.
And that gives you access to the different VIP tiers. And that's something that I'd recommend not just for this token, because GateIO does about 5 to 10 startups a week, and it's passive income. All you need to do is log in, click on participate, and then 2 or 3 days later you get an airdrop of those tokens into your into your wallet on GateIO. So that's the first thing to bear in mind. Now, to participate, if you scroll down, you should be able to. Are you logged in? You're not logged in, are you? The button at the bottom of the page should give you the option to start and participate now. Clicking on that button will take you to a page where you can confirm that you are participating in this startup, and then in 2 days' time, you're going to be airdropped your Pigcoin token. That's really it on that side. If you go to the participation tutorial on the left-hand side under Get Started, very quickly, one thing to point out for people who might want to take part, you log into your GateIO account, you go to the startup page, you need to hold at least $10 in spot assets That's to participate in VIP 0.
Yeah.
Obviously, you can hold your GateIO tokens, but on that page, you've got the GateIO Startup Participation Tutorial. It's a very quick 2-minute video, just explains how everything works. There's 2 ways you can participate. You go through the website, or you can even download the app, download the mobile app, and participate from that. That's how I participate, by the way. I just open my app in the morning, log into GateIO, check the prices, go to the startup page, participate, and then I'm done. That's all I do, and then I'll be notified when I get the airdrop. There's also information on how to claim on there. It shows you how you can check your airdrop results, so you can find out how much you've won, and there's guides on how to participate in other things. So there's another video that we're hopefully going to make today on the Easter promotion on GateIO, but that's not for this stream. We'll do that again. So basically, it's as simple as that. Join GateIO, go to the startup link, which we've given you below. You can participate if you hold at least $10, and you get these tokens for free. And as we've been saying all along, meme coins are the most speculative asset in the most speculative asset category at this moment in time, which is crypto. So even if you don't want to buy the token, you can get it for free through the airdrop on GateIO or through the startup on GateIO. So there's actually no risk whatsoever associated with that. You're getting the tokens for free, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly.
At the end of the day, that's what you really want. So then, that is how to participate.
Yep.
Do you want to do the final thoughts first, or do you want me to do the final thoughts first?
I think you should. You should do it first.
Okay. First of all, thank you for watching the video. I know a lot of you out there are watching along. We've got quite a few of you watching. We are going to do a giveaway of some of these tokens that we have been, or we will be able to give you. We're going to do that in about 3 or 4 days' time when we've been given the tokens. So all the people that have commented on this video, you're all going to be entered, and we'll pick 2 or 3 people to give those tokens to, and we will notify you when you have won. On the whole then, Pigcoin, number 1, it's a meme coin. It's highly speculative. Don't invest more than you can afford to lose. That's number 1. Number 2, if you do have an crypto asset portfolio, make sure you only allocate a small percentage of your budget to meme coins. Very important. You should not be putting all of your crypto assets into meme coins, whether it be Pigcoin or not. As far as Pigcoin is concerned, there is nothing that immediately jumps out as me as being a red flag. It is like very simple. It's very similar to many other meme coins. They are highly speculative. They normally start with a logo, a color scheme, and a meme. And that's pretty much what Pigcoin has got. At this stage, it's very difficult to ascertain whether this project is going to be a rip-roaring success or not. It is on Polygon. That gives it a somewhat of a unique feature, because most memes at the minute are on Solana, or they are on Avalanche, or they are on Cardano. So being on Polygon probably gives them a pretty huge market of people that might want to start getting into meme coins on Polygon. The liquidity is very low, but that will change when it's listed on GateIO. So my personal opinion is that apart from treating meme coins with care, you should go and at least check out the links in the description below. Go and have a look at the startup page yourself. Go and have a look at the website. Go and have a look at the token. And most importantly, nothing is financial advice. This is all our opinion. You need to go and do your own research on these projects, and do it in a way that we've tried to do today. Go through the white paper, the website, the team, the roadmap, the tokenomics. See if there's any red flags. If there are, run away. As I've said, there's no red flags for me in this project. I think it's as good as any other meme coin that's at this stage of its life cycle. That's my outro. What's your outro?
Obviously, reiterate the point of its meme coin. It's speculative. Obviously, the roadmap is very good in theory. Like I said previously, I ranted about it a bit. It's good in theory, but if it plays out, depending on how good the project does off the get-go, it really needs to be adopted. Off the get-go as a meme. Obviously, you know, it's the meme, the foundation of it. The meme, we can agree or disagree on it, whatever. If you like it as personal, it is again not financial advice. No, it's financial advice. It's your opinion. If you want to buy it, you want to buy it. It's your money. I can just say what I think about it. I think, you know, I like the ideas they have in terms of engagement. I think there's a lot of engagement to be had with their potential going through the roadmap and whatnot. Obviously, it'd be nice to know what sort of timeframes they plan to do everything on, but you know, it's just started out, so we can let it slide, I suppose. They've got a promotional video which was pretty interesting. I haven't played the sound, I just played it in the background, which looked pretty funny. I mean, personally, I wouldn't buy it. And this is my opinion. So I don't really like it too much. I don't think that, like I said previously about cookie cutters and the foundation, I don't think it has built upon an actual meme with foundation. Like, I think all the memes I hear of, or meme coins I hear of, you know, now when they're getting bigger and bigger, they're an actual meme. It's actually something which most of them exist. Obviously, there are some memes which are you know, slightly just as big as the big ones, getting there whatever stage they're at, which aren't actually currently memes. But I think the majority of meme coins are already memes to begin with. So it could be one of the outliers. It could be something brilliant in the future. But I think it'll be one of very few, or one of very fewer coins which can do that. Because I think you need to have something really interesting about you, which will blow up on Twitter for that to happen. I think if you have like I said, foundation, I think if you already have a meme which has been blown up, and you make it into something else and do some little, you know, a wacky website. Because again, if people see Pigcoin on Twitter and they try and go check them out and they see, you know, a link tree thing, obviously, I believe it's one person from the promotional video. So obviously, as a person who makes things themselves, by themselves, I know things take time. But you know, I think it still needs to develop as it goes on. Obviously, this is very new, so we'll see how it goes. But I don't like it as much as other things I've seen.
Brilliant. Well,
of the apps.
Before you go, please don't forget to follow us.
Yep.
Like and subscribe. Turn the notification bell on, or press the love heart button if you're on GateIO. Remember, there is a link down below the YouTube video that takes you to GateIO, so you can go and check it out yourself. So make sure to do that. Remember, it doesn't go live for 2 days, so you've still got 2 days to go and do your own research. And we will be giving away some of these tokens to people that are in chat. We already have all of your names. We've got George, Hidden Agendas, Danny, Tartarland, Chino, Mags. You're already entered into the giveaway. So thank you everybody for coming. I have been Mike. Brogan has been Brogan. Yep. And you, most importantly, have been great. Until the next live stream, which could very well be in a couple of hours.
Yeah.
See you soon. Bye-bye.
Yep. Thank you and goodbye.
Come on, Fitzy. Come on, Bitsy.